What's the deal, collective? It's been a minute, but this is just a quick I would tap in. So my upstairs neighbors are wanting a reaction from me. They decided to pour some shit again on my windowsill. So I decided to pick up my cards to see why are they so desperate for a reaction. And I got some new cards that I'm gonna use. So collective, how you doing? This is a quick tap in. We about to tap into my upstairs neighbors since they want to pour some type of liquid on my windowsill for a reaction. We're going to give them the reaction that they don't want, and I'm going to tap into these cards. So it's been a little minute, but hey, they want attention. We're going to give them some attention. They want some attention so bad, collective. Our upstairs neighbors want attention so bad. We're going to give them some, but we're going to tap in and we're going to see why my upstairs neighbors is so desperate for my attention. That they keep on doing the same things to try to get some type of reaction from me. They want me to scream and shout, but they're not going to get that. So we're gonna just tap in. That's what we do. And I want to make sure that the video is up and running, so let me go to make sure that I'm live. I don't know how to get to my shit on here. So, because I can't see the screen right now. So hold on one second. You know, I might as well get on here. Tap it in. Tap it in. I want to try to see the cards that I'm plucking, so hold on one second. Let me get myself situated over here. Put my little prayer on. Well, you know. So, Desperado. I don't know what they be pouring on my window seal. I don't know what they be doing. And earlier today, they were doing something in the bathroom, and something was dripping out of my shower drain from whatever they were doing in the tub earlier this morning. So, we're going to tap in. There go those sirens. Oh, look, they broke into the wrong spiritual house. The Hunger Games competition. My upstairs neighbor is in some type of competition trying to take me out. They're about to be imagining their own funeral and ending. Confirmation signs, bird chirping, dogs barking, siren, cars, alarms. Look, confirmation. We're getting a confirmation right now. My upstairs neighbor is sleeping with some type of higher up. The Desperado. Hold on, collective. Bump, skibbity, bump, skibbity, bump, bump. I said, oopsie, daisy. Now you drive me crazy. Hold on. I wanted to come on the camera because who am I hiding from? Nobody. Hold on. Clean my screen. Hey, collective, how you doing? We going to expose my upstairs neighbors. We're gonna see why they so desperate. They just finished pouring something on my windowsill. Look, a bad investment. As seen on TV. You watching me? Somebody's watching me? The troll already started to watch me? So they pouring something on my windowsill, and we're gonna see why they so desperate. They blaming me. I'm running laps around these karmics, so I'm running laps around my karmic neighbors, and they blaming me because they getting exposed. You want to blame me because you could not unalive me. You couldn't set me up. You couldn't drive me crazy. You couldn't get me to unalive myself, and you're about to have a fatal ending. And your breath stank from all the lies that you have told. So you're mad. My upstairs neighbor is mad. He has a speech impediment. He slurs and he mumbles. I think he does. I think my upstairs neighbor does have a speech impediment. No itching. And I think he does slur and mumble. Look, he's lost in the fog. Look, split that. Federal law. They got a federal law. They got the feds on their ass on the present moment. In the present moment, the feds are on their ass. So you still fucking with me, but you being watched. Okay? Collective. They doing something with their brother, a brother related. A card fell. Hold on one second. They dealing with some type of childhood trauma. That's why they got me in this fucking Hunger Game competition and they in messy energy. Now all of a sudden my throat want to feel dried up and shit. Look, they doing moon magic. Are we in a moon cycle? Let me see. Let me check my phone. Give me 1 second. Are we coming up or are we on a moon cycle? Because if we are, then this is very predictable for my upstairs neighbors. Let's see. Oh, the full moon is tomorrow. Collective. So my upstairs neighbors is trying to do something before the full moon cycle tomorrow. Tomorrow's the full moon. So they doing something, they prepping, they trying to get a reaction out of me to try to siphon some type of energy. You're not going to get it, but thank you for your energy. I appreciate you. Look, they've been backed into a corner and they being humiliated. Yes, they are, and they feeling haunted because they in a sticky situation. And the actions against them will have them in great regret. And they being publicly embarrassed. Yes, they are right now, and they are terrified because they out here still scheming. And they all about to meet the coroner because they were hired, murder for hire. Look, entrapped. They entrapped. They trapped. It says in due time all will be fine for me. And they being looked into. Entrapment. Energy don't lie. You saw me shuffling the cards. Look, this somebody has a strange smell. They stink. And they infatuated with me. They owe me restitution. They owe me for all this bad advertisement. So I'm going to sue if my upstairs neighbors or any of my neighbors or anybody on this block have been fucking lying on my name. Please understand, you're going to get destroyed and I'm going to sue the shit out of your ass for defamation of character. Because everything that you have done, I can take you to court. I could take you to court for fucking pouring shit on my windowsill. I don't have evidence of that right now, but I have past evidence. So I have proof of that you used to do this before and you're doing it now. And the only reason why you're doing it now is because it's raining outside. So the last time you did it, it was raining outside too. So you pouring shit on my windowsill because it's already raining outside, and there's no, you thinking, oh, there's no proof I'm pouring shit on your windowsill, but it doesn't matter. I'm exposing you that you just did it a little while ago, and it doesn't matter because I have proof of that you used to do it, and I have proof of the time that you did get caught pouring shit on my windowsill. So you want to start this up again? That's fine. But I'm not going to be yelling. I'm just going to get on here and expose you. Look, you trying to cause me an eviction. So you wanted me to scream and shout. Trying to cause me an eviction. You trying to have me in survival mode. Look, what's behind that? Snakes. These snakes are in the reverse. And no weapon formed against me will prosper. You did not come correct in my energy. You shouldn't have came at all. You out here doing necromancy with a brother related. This brother related. They out here doing necromancy. Indecent proposal. They could be doing some type of sex magic or they can't think straight. Somebody's doing magic with their brother. Abusive relationship. They divine magic. They abuse magic. Collective. They ungodly. Energy, don't lie. Confirmation that they ungodly, collective. Their mind is blown. They out here doing dream magic. So collective, they desperate. Because look, they in denial. That they lost already? That you've been lost? You attacking somebody righteous? You're trying to put somebody righteous in survival mode. What more information can I get on my upstairs neighbor? Since they wanted to pour some type of liquid on my windowsill. They thought I was going to yell, my upstairs neighbors is pouring window. Nah, I'm just going to get on camera. Oh, look, panic. This is a deck, my new deck. And look, the first card on my new deck, they panicking. They in panic mode right now. An intense alarming call for immediate grounding, breath, and return to the body. So, yeah, somebody's in panic mode. Look, card behind that tension, because there's a lot of tension. They sad. They holding a lot of sadness. Look, jealousy, because they jealous. Loneliness. They in doubt. They holding a lot of shame. So they're currently going through a lot of panic. There's a lot of tension they dealing with. They sad because they out here they sad. They jealous of me because they really don't got nobody. Everybody in doubt, and they shitting. They sitting in the shit that they sent. Yep. Look, see, they currently uneasy. They uneasy right now. Because they want to sit there and fuck with me thinking, because they think they have some type of inferiority. They think they bigger and badder than me. They think they hold power over me, and you really don't. All you do is live upstairs. You don't hold no power. You don't hold no nothing. Look at I'm telling you, look at you. I'm looking at it. Everybody, the movement, I'm telling you. They in fear right now. Everybody. Let's just talk about all of them. Everybody is in fear right now because they thought if they grouped up together to gang up on me, they were going to put me in fear. I'm not afraid of none of y'all fucking bitches. What y'all don't fucking understand. 1441. My mind is focused. I'm focused right now. And I'm using my intuition. There could be an eclipse. This full moon, there's going to be an eclipse. There's some type of eclipse that's going to happen this full moon. And I'm going to gain some type of abundance and wisdom. And I'm going to continue to be serenity, at peace. And I'm going to continue to get my visions and be guidance with my companions. That's going to allow me to motherfucking manifest. And I'm going to be protected. Because you know what? Herbs, I cleanse. Which brings me a lot of clarity. So they in panic mode because they know that I'm sitting peaceful. I'm at peace. They know I'm at peace. They hear me. They live above me. They live around me. I be in my house chilling, minding my business, laughing in my own lane, minding my own business. They're mad. And you still, even pouring whatever the fuck you poured on my window, you still not disturbing my peace. I am disturbing your peace if you're finding it to make it out. If you taking the time out your way to stick your hand and pour liquid in a cup and stick your hand out the window and pour out liquid on my windowsill to try to disturb my peace while I'm in the middle of watching something, then that's a lot of energy that you putting in to try to disturb my peace, and I'm still undisturbed. You working with some type of organization? There's motherfuckers that got a speech impediment. And there's, look, Brady Bunch and a combined family. Their faith was tested and it's in the reverse. They failed. And they're getting bad news. This was spiritual suicide. They out here trying to do womb magic. And the signs can no longer be ignored. Somebody told them to leave it alone, in one eat out the other, but they didn't because they're a bunch of idiots. They intimidated my supernaturalness, and now there's a lot of rumors going around. A lot of false advertisement that they were doing to try to cause me delays. A bunch of weirdos. That they were doing too much being karmic pests. Now they no longer have their power or position and they're being demoted because they're a bunch of monsters that's experiencing some type of bug bath. And the cat got somebody by the tongue and their balls. This witchcraft that they were doing. This undivine masculine or feminine energy, it holds a lot of resentment. This stinky, sneaky link. Because I'm a chosen one the world is calling for. They try to do me like Cinderella, like a slave. Trying to take my shit that belongs to me. Somebody could have married into my family. This is something that I don't see. That somebody was in a competition with me, trying to unalive me, and they were in messy energy. And now they're about to have tragic endings happening. And now they're out here trying to deny allegations and claims. You can't deny shit. 18, 9, whatever they did in the past. They're trying to deny allegations and claims of what they did in the past. So the upstairs neighbors is working with whoever they did. Whoever did something to me in the past, these idiots. You're going to keep getting exposed. My upstairs neighbor works with some type of past person that I am connected to, whether family or friend or ex-lover. They lost all their power and they still trying to come for me because of some type of money, bank accounts, a brother not related to me, somebody's brother. Brother has been coming out this whole entire time. It's someone's brother. Because they fear some type of change, fear of risk. Well, too fucking bad. Now you're going through the wrath of God and the ancestors is fucking with you too. You didn't realize the strength I carry. You try to make me a third-degree victim, and third-degree victim is in the reverse, and you can't read me in the reverse. No, you cannot read me. You try to make me a victim, and I will never be a victim. I'm victorious, bitch. Continue to send your little devil-ass rejects to do whatever the fuck they do, and I'm going to continue to take their energy, and that spell work that you send in is going to sit with you. So thank you for your energy, because you got to use the energy of, you have to use your manifestation energy, right? To manifest what you want to happen to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take your energy and use it for me and transmute your toxic energy and use it and add it to my energy. And then all that spell work that you send in is just going to sit there with you, because that shit could stay there with you. But your energy, I'm going to take yours. Since you have a lot of it to use to attack me with it, I'm going to take it. You're not using it in the proper way. I'm protected by Archangel Michael. When you out here doing womb magic, or aunt related to me, maybe put me in a communal trial in my neighborhood, in a community, and now they trapped. Karmics is trapped. By the wrath of God. That's all I'm going to say on that. This mother of the mother of it says the mother of Raven Supreme Council thought they were gonna keep me trapped like Rapunzel. Somebody thinks they're the mother of all the Raven. They think they're the every time that car comes out, look, they let sleeping dogs lay they doom. Every time that car comes out, I think of this person is the mother of the birds. You know, like the bird bitches, the whores, the slores, the smuts. Them bitches. Them bitches that got the bicho in their mouth all day, every day. That jump on from dick to dick to dick to dick. You know them bitches? Yeah, that's that bitch. She's the bird, the mother of the birds. Of the palomas. Of the pigeons. She ain't the mother of ravens. She's the mother of the pigeons. So, again, unbothered, unimpressed, unfazed, and now you're nervous in my energy. Look, here we go with the sweaty armpits. And now you're nervous. Here we go. Now you're nervous in my energy because you being exposed for the slore whore that you are. And I mean everybody, because up to my upstairs neighbor is a whore. And you can't get me mad. I think y'all a joke. And you keep doing the same shit. All you doing is the same old tricks repeated. And you think it's going to work. It's not. At all. I just wanted to make that very clear. And I like exposing my upstairs neighbors. But I'm not going to yell. I decided to get on camera and do it this time. They desperate, no mercy, entrapment. Look, but God is gonna have no mercy on my upstairs neighbors, and they're about to be entrapped. Look, they trying to cause delays, and it's about to cause them a bloodbath. What's this? Cat got somebody by the tongue and the balls. They trying to cause me delays. They couldn't dim my light. Now they want to fight me, bitch. You want to fight? Come on. You having sleepless nights and restless days? You can't sleep? I bet. Because I'm getting good news? Yep. Another one bites the dust? You defeated? Yep. How unfortunate for you, but fortunate for me. Ha! Because whatever you're doing is not working. You out here trying to summon something? Are you trying to summon something that against somebody that got celestial magic? Or I'm protected by celestial magic. You trying to downplay my gifts? Water me down? Yeah, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Because you a lame. That's going insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. You try poisoning? You trying to poison me? You sending something, you put something on my windowsill to cause some type of poisoning? I'm getting justice? Look, your magic is rendered powerless. You don't got no magic. And I'm getting my freedom. Because I'm unbothered, uninterested, and unfazed. Look, judicial system. A coven in the judicial system? Or the judicial system is watching a coven? My upstairs neighbor is a part of a coven that was all up in my business? Being nosy? Now they're about to be shunned out of this society, group, organization, coven, clique, or family. Because they're unable to control my free will. It's a bad investment. They could be working with an ex-lover, or they working with their ex-lover. A storm is coming because I'm free. Or they not free. Freedom in the reverse. They're not free. They trapped. Aging rapidly. Yeah, they not free. They trapped. They're aging rapidly. They try to downplay my gifts, my talent, my skills. They're getting bad news. They're getting fired. And they were getting communal trial. They had me in an experimental study or study group that involved an entire community or part of an organization. And I'm protected from these people. Look, in the current homework community, crimes was committed. Now they're unable to escape this karma because they was in cocky energy, trying to bind me to their karma. They wanted my blood to be free. A dark worker that's in reverse. Someone's travel plans have been impacted. A storm is coming. They're getting rejected. And this policy insurance, they put a policy insurance on me. Somebody in the past, homework community, put a policy insurance on me. And they working with people in my current home and work community. And my upstairs neighbors is one of them. And my next door neighbors are them too. They get exposed too. And a downstairs neighbor, whichever the downstairs neighbor is. And people who don't even live in this building. People who live in that building across from me in the back, from my back window. That's a whole different block. That's the next block over. So you got people in my building that came for me. You got people on that block that came for me. It said that anybody that ever came for me is going to be getting evicted and shit. You know, motherfucker moved out this building not too long ago. And there's a man that got evicted out of his apartment in the building that's on right at the beginning of the beginning of this block. I mean, in the beginning of this block, all the way down, like where the stores is at. 2-3 blocks. I'm gonna say 3 blocks down. A man was sitting outside with all his shit in the street, like if he got evicted. So that tells me that man was probably involved with the shit that was going on. Because if I'm watching reading and it's saying that I'm going to see shit happening, and I see shit happening. I see shit happening in Texas because I never been to Texas, but on my Facebook, and I got a screenshot, it said I traveled to Texas. Some fucking Jay's Flying Truck Shop. Who is Jay's Flying Truck Shop? I ain't never been to Texas. So Texas getting it, Florida getting it. All these storms, Louisiana. A chick stole from me in Louisiana, that live in Louisiana, and there's fucking something going on with the water in Louisiana. There's something happening in Jersey. You got tornadoes hitting in New Jersey and Queens. Come on, man. I live in New York. You got motherfuckers, apartment buildings, a lot of fires and explosions in apartment buildings. In the Bronx, I live in the Bronx area. Whether it has to do with motherfuckers that's involved with fucking me or not, I'm just saying there is no coincidences to the shit that I've been seeing in the readings where it's saying motherfuckers are gonna start getting evicted, motherfuckers' apartments is gonna be set on fire. This is what's happening. Dead ass. This is exactly what's going on. And I'm sharing the information that I'm talking about. I'm sharing it in my community because it's going on around me. Literally, I don't live too far from the things that's happening. I'm not going to say I'm close to it, but it's within the Bronx area, and I'm in the Bronx. Disdain, a sacred boundary that honors your need for space, clarity, and self-perseverance. Yeah, I disdain this energy. And these people are overwhelmed because I carry a lot of joy. I have a lot of joy in me. I'm about to get this surprise, and they currently confused. They was trying to cause hesitation. They was trying to cause confusion in me so that I would hesitate. They was trying to get me to feel empty. They wanted me to feel emptiness. There's nothing empty about me. They wanted me to be in fear. Let me explain something to you. I need y'all to understand. There's some people that know how to handle pain, and there's some people that don't know how to handle pain. There's some people that don't know how to handle their emotions, and there's some people that do know how to handle their emotions. There's some people that know how to go through shit while they're still in pain, and I'm one of them people. You could try to cause me so much tragedy in my life, and you have already done that. You have stripped my family away from me. You have caused me a lot of drama when it comes to my family, where I don't have no family in my life. You can laugh about it a lot. Congratulations, you succeed. But you think that stops me? You think that was going to stop me because you think you left me alone with nobody, no family, no one to turn to, no one to call out for help or support? You know what my favorite line is? I'll figure it out on my motherfucking own. You know how I was raised? Well, there's a will, there's a fucking way. My mother didn't raise a bitch. And she didn't raise a pussy. And though I may be going through shit with my mother is not a bitch. Oh, well, she is a bitch, but she's not a pussy. I was raised by a single mother that raised 2 daughters. There's no pussy bitch in me in any way, shape, or form. I was raised by a mother that was in the military, who was an independent contractor, and who took her work very seriously and made sure that her daughters had a roof over her head and food to eat and clothes on their motherfucking back. I don't know why y'all silly bitches and niggas, whether y'all online or around me and live in my area, think that you're going to cause all this chaos in my life, and I'm going to be so distraught, Grand Rising, that I'm going to be so stressed out, and I'm going to give up on myself. Never. Confirmation with the car honk. You will never get me to stop. You will never get me to give up on myself. You will never get me to self-sabotage myself. You will never get me to unalive myself. You will never drive me crazy. If my mother couldn't drive me crazy, what makes you think that you're strangers, you strangers to me, you're not blood, you're not related, and I got no love for you? Remember, my mother couldn't drive me crazy. My mother couldn't get me to unalive myself. And what makes you think strangers that fucking spell work are gonna get me to drive myself in crazy, unalive myself, or self-sabotage myself in any way, shape, or form? I don't know why y'all think y'all got the power that they're gonna drive me crazy. You driving yourself crazy, especially my upstairs neighbors think that fucking pouring liquid on my windowsill was supposed to do something. Or always going in the bathroom making noise is supposed to do something. Like, I really want to sit down, ask them 21 questions. Why you do this? Why you do that? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you do this? And what did you think or expect was going to happen? What was the outcome? Because I really be wanting to know why every time I go to take a shower, motherfucker thinks that he's the Aquaman magician. Nigga, you ain't nothing. You ain't got control over water. Water is the most powerful energy, and you think you control water. Goodness, Lord have mercy. These demonic energies have been playing a fucking trick with these bitches. They really got them so delusional and really got them thinking that they hold some type of power. God played a cruel trick on these karmics because these niggas is really delusional. They really think they control. Especially water. You don't control water. And I'm a water sign. You can't control the element that I live in, that resides in me, baby. There's no way in hell. That's why you fucking with the water, because you think you controlling me. You can't control me. You can't control any element in any way, shape, or form. Not no water, not no air, not no fire, not the earth. You can't control shit. That's why you doing what you doing. Because y'all really don't have control in any way, shape, or form. Let's be honest. If you doing what you doing, you really don't got no power. If you've been doing it for the past how many years, my upstairs neighbors have been fucking with me, and then they got everybody else to do it. So to my recollection, 2019, we in 2026. You've been fucking with me for a long time, and you still did not succeed or accomplish your goal. You should be ashamed. Look. Shame. You in shame. You feeling the pressure right now? I bet you are. You angry? I bet you are. You angry? You angry? You feeling the pressure? Cause you jealous. Look at jealousy and sadness. You feeling the sadness and jealousy. I bet you are. Because I'm still calm. You going crazy and I'm calm. Yes. You exhaustion. You exhausted. You tired, baby. You tired. You feeling the pressure. You confused right now. Why your shit is not working? Because you don't got no power. Look at you don't got no power. Powerlessness. You have no power. You sit in fear. I'm not on fear. You don't put no fear in me. I'm not scared of you. Do you need me to say that again? Let me say that again without my glasses. My name is Samantha Sargent. I am 44 years old. And I do not fear no man of flesh of blood. Because who are you to fear? Even in, I don't read the Bible, but even in that fucking palm, whatever Psalms number it is, it says, who am I to fear man? Why should I fear man? I don't fear man. You put no fear in me. You can't do shit. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. And no weapon formed in any man or woman's hands will prosper. There's nothing I should be afraid of you. You the one in fear. I don't live in fear. You do. The only thing that I'm afraid of is God, because God, the most high divine, is the only thing that can unalive me, take my life, slow me down, delay me, or cause anything in my life to happen, because you don't have the power. And the fact that you think that you actually were causing delays and doing this and doing that, no, God allowed this shit to happen so I can learn my lessons. Because this is a school. We learn things every day. So thank you for thinking that you were actually causing delays and trials and tribulations in my life. No, God was allowing things to happen because a bitch like me needed to learn. Because a bitch like me is hard-headed. I'm a hard-headed bitch. I'm very stubborn. Sometimes, and now I realize I had to go through the most hardest things because I'm a stubborn bitch. I'm hard-headed. And I have a heart. And a lot of love for people. And I give people the benefit of the doubt. It's my problem. And you're angry that you couldn't make me angry. But I have no reason to be angry. You're the one that's doing it. You're the one that's overwhelmed. I'm not. You're trying to overwhelm me with your energy because you live in fear. But I don't live in fear, baby. You do. You're the one that lives in fear. And you're the one that lives in doubt. Not me. You cannot put your karma on me. Yeah, you exhausting yourself, trying to think that you have some type of inferiority. You exhausting yourself, trying to overpower me. And you're angry because you cannot. You don't have the power to. You sitting in jealousy. The same energy keep coming out. And these is new cards, confusion, and I'm just splitting the deck. You're mad. Yeah, look, I said you're mad and anger flipped over. You're mad and in a panic. You're in red. You're seeing red right now. Purple. You're worried because you're feeling the pressure. Yeah, you overwhelmed. You overwhelmed with fear and doubt. Because you were being very prideful. You were shouting it out to the world that you were going to end me. You were going to destroy me. That you got the power. And you don't. Yeah, jealousy. You were very prideful in your jealous energy. You thought you were bigger than me and better than me? Ooh, look, we got guilt. Now you're sitting in guilt and in doubt and loneliness. And you're exhausted. You're seeing a lot of worry because you out here resisting. You out here resisting, pushing, and now you're carrying a lot of weight. You were pushing a lot of weight, and now you're carrying a lot of weight. This person is pushing a rock and now carrying a rock. I'm done, collective. That's all the time I'm giving right now. I just have to get on here and expose my upstairs neighbors. They worried. They sitting in anger and they're holding resentment because they're being exposed and there's nothing that they could possibly do they can do nothing about it. And they want me to react, but they're not getting the reaction that they want. Peace out, collective. You know me. I don't want to laugh now. You know me, I'm gonna expose the motherfuckers. You come for me, I'm gonna expose you. Just because I've been quiet and I haven't been online, don't think that you ran me off of my platform, because you didn't. 4141, like I said, I'm building shit. And until I feel like I'm ready to come back online, until I feel like my shit is complete, where I don't need to put no more time and energy into what I'm building and everything is good, then I'll be back on here and focus my time and energy and doing shit on here. But I'm definitely will be doing things differently. That's for sure. But I just needed to, pop on here for old time's sake, drop a little tap in, drop a little exposure reading, because my upstairs neighbor is thinking that they doing something and you're not. And I'm going to continue to expose you, and I'm going to continue to expose every motherfucking one of y'all neighbors that continue to motherfucking come for me. So if you want to try it, you can continue, because I still have a mouth and I still have a voice. You didn't shut anything up. You didn't block anything. You didn't cause any illness. I don't need to clear no throat because you're not causing any blockages. It's a choice. You didn't stop me from doing anything. I chose to remove my energy from online. You want to be the star of the show? I gave you the platform. I let you be the star. You wanted to be the star? Go ahead, be the star. But you still attacking me? You still sending people to fuck with me? Make that make sense? I'm not online doing readings, but you still fucking with me. Make that make sense? You want me to shut up? I shut up, right? I stopped exposing y'all, not because y'all made me to, because I was tired of repeating the messages. You already exposed. I said what I had to say. I exposed who I needed. I know what I need to know. I don't have to continue to tap into repetitive energy. That's one thing I'm not doing, is going to be doing repeats. 43, 34, something is being mirrored back. That's what something I'm not going to be doing, is repetitive energy cycles and repetitive energy readings. I'm not. Sorry for the newcomers, but I'm just not going to. And this channel has been mainly focused on personal readings anyway. Every time I try to do a regular collective energy reading, it always comes out of the personal. So technically, this channel is technically just a personal reading channel, and me just talking my shit and being me with y'all. This is just a me channel for y'all. And I still tap into karmic energy, whether it's mine or collectives. This is that channel where it's the no holds bar, the unfiltered channel, the bitch chest me if you want to, you won't get exposed on this channel. This is what this is. This is the I'm going to expose your ass channel. This is I am the spiritual whistleblower channel. This is what this is. You try, you're going to get exposed. That's basically what goes down on this channel. So if you don't want to get talked about, I advise you to just stay out my energy and leave me alone, because if I catch you, you're going to get exposed. Let's give people a little show. They're putting on a show. When I tell you there's some ratchetness in this building, I tell you, ooh, baby. These people are, how old are these people? They gotta be over the age of 21. I know that. Maybe they not. I don't know. But hey, to each his own. That's not my life. That's theirs, right? How people live their life is how they live their life. How I live mine is how I live mine. But when you start fucking with my life because you don't like the life that you're living, that's when there's a fucking problem. So motherfuckers want to fuck with my life because they don't enjoy the ratchet, toxic life that they live. Then stop living the ratchet, toxic life that you live. Stop trying to come for mine because you don't like your life. Because you did nothing with your life and you're a drug addict, an alcohol, or a motherfucking slut. Whether you're man or female. That's your life. You made the choices to your life and you want to be mad and jealous about me because I know how to make the right choices in my life. I don't make that make sense. I don't know. You want to be mad at a bitch because I know how to make the right choices? How about you fucking take out a notepad and take notes instead of trying to be jealous? 4646 1010 of a bitch. But nah, y'all want to take notes so y'all can destroy, not take notes to make investments in your life. That's why y'all a bunch of bum asses that y'all are, and y'all gonna be miserable for the rest of your lives, and y'all never gonna get blessed. And that's not my problem. Be a hater, be mad if you want to, but you think you're disturbing my peace, you're disturbing your own peace because I'm living rent-free in your head. I'm taking up space in your energy, and none of y'all are take up any space in mine. Y'all not a thought in my head. I don't think about y'all. I don't sit there and say, I wonder what my upstairs neighbors is up to now. I wonder what my ex-boyfriend is up to now. I wonder what these karmics is up to now and what they're planning and planning. Me, I don't really give a fuck. I know that y'all plotting and planning. And a bitch like me don't give a fuck. Go ahead, continue to plot and plan, and it's gonna fail every time. So me, I'm not worried about what y'all doing. But y'all damn sure about what a bitch is doing in my house, trying to disturb me, and I will never be disturbed by you ever again. Them days is over. So I don't know what to tell y'all. Online lookers, neighbor lookers, trollers, stalkers, all of y'all. Do y'all hear the message? Can y'all understand the words that are coming out of my motherfucking mouth? And if you don't understand it, again, find somebody that's going to translate this for the stupid mental that you are. Because, you know, y'all stupid and slow. So maybe you could find somebody that could break it stupid in stupid terms for you. Since you don't know how to listen to intellectual words that come out of a mouth that's wise and smart. Yeah, am I gonna give myself that credit? Yep. It ain't about cockiness. I've experienced a lot, so I'm very wise to my own experiences. I can be confident because I've overcame a lot of bullshit. So you think I give a fuck what you think about me? I really don't give a fuck. God, the Most High, didn't create me for everybody in this fucking world to like me. And I'm fucking fine with that. So you think your hate is going to stop me from being great? Give me a break. Please, bitch. Never. Not in a million years, days, dimensions. Never, ever, ever will your hate stop me from being great. You only motivate. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all karmics. And thank you for the reminder that I'm that bitch. Because if a motherfucker is still pouring shit on my windowsill, all you doing is showing me is that I'm that bitch. Confirmation. So continue to show me that I'm great. I love that attention. You could, the negativity that you sending me, all you doing is showing me that I'm the bomb, that I'm that bitch, that I'm the MVP, that I'm the VIP, that I am the shiznits up in this business. You giving me Bobby's head world right now. You getting me gassed, Karmic. You're getting me gassed. Y'all get me gassed up. All the attention y'all give me. Y'all literally give me y'all a fucking energy freely. Thank you. I'm going to take it. There's no more getting agitated. Oh my God. Why they standing in front of my door talking shit? Why they hovering? Why they following me? Nope. It's thank you. Continue to stand in front of my door, talk shit about me. Give me your energy because your energy is going to sit there. And I'm going to take it and transmute it. You fuck with me in front of my door. You fuck with me above me. You fuck below me. You fuck with me outside. I'm just going to pull. Your energy will be automatically pulled from you, or automatic drainage of your energy. And that evil eye that you're sitting with, that nastiness is what you're sitting with, which what you're going to sit with. Please understand, you're not causing no disruption, no harm, no anything. But you sure causing a lot of damage in your life, though. So if you want to continue to cause whatever y'all causing in your life, I don't know what y'all doing to your side. I don't know what's happening to y'all. But I know some of y'all sick. I know motherfuckers is trying to run as fast as they can because motherfuckers is moving out this building, trying to move in the middle of the night quietly. Thinking that a bitch like me don't hear them. I hear you. I be up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Still. They be trying to escape in the middle of the night. So far, somebody from the first floor moved. Somebody from the 4th floor moved. Their mailboxes is empty and they left open. And I don't know if that's purposely. And somebody is hella nervous in my energy right now. I don't know if y'all can see that, collective. The sweat snits on my fingers. So collective, peace is out. I'm out. I'm going to go finish watching or find a show out. I don't know what the fuck I was watching. I just forgot what I was watching. We're going to go back to whatever I was watching. And I see ya when I see ya, collective. I see ya when I see ya. Until then, you already know, stay prayed up. Stay protected. Excuse me. Confirmation burp. And like I said, I see ya when I see ya. Peace out.